What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? This is your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you with a little expose. I told you guys I was bringing y'all an expose earlier today, and this is the expose. Y'all saw the title: "Spirit of a Woman Beater." What's up, Miss Queenie, baby? How you doing? Hey, Miss Neptunian, how you doing? Looking from afar. Nice to see you again, sir. If that's you, Carrie, how you doing, baby? Okay. Can y'all hear me? It was on. I was on mute for a second, baby. I was doing something around the house. So I hope you can hear me now. If you can hear me, let me know, Carrie, if you can hear me. Um, expose. Spirit of a woman beater. Those of you who have been here for a while may recognize that title, may recognize those words, may recognize um, that has been used before. It was actually a series that someone here on YouTube did. The series was called Spirit of a Woman Beater. And that series was actually started because of an individual on here, based on how they talked to women, based on how they treated women. And I found that this is an appropriate expose to explore, divulge, go into, talk about, remind people of, because of several reasons. One, this whole, 1 second, you guys, please. Hold on, please. Sorry about that, you guys. That was my husband calling. Um, yeah. Hold on. Of course, you will. You're nosy, Carrie Ray. But if y'all, who can remember that title before? Who remember a series based on that title before? Who remember that? If anyone remember that, let me know and put the name in the chat. If you remember who had a series called, um, you know, Spirit of a Woman Beater. I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it. If not, I'll just go ahead and talk about it and get the commentary started. But I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who understands or remember that title being done and how it relates to what's going on right now. But like I was saying before with the phone call, I felt that it was apropos for me to talk about this in this manner and have some insight and some understanding and some background and some history to what was going on and what is going on, and how people chooses to remember what they want to remember about the people that they like, regardless of who says something to oppose that or who says something to differentiate between that. And my thing is, I don't have a dog in this fight. See Tyson, baby. Absolutely. Now, see Tyson, do you remember why and who that series was started? Who sparked something in that series to start that series, see Tyson? Do you remember that? And it will all make sense as we talk and as we go along. But put a yes or no. You ought to put the name in the title in the chat, see Tyson. I'll divulge y'all that in a moment. But do you remember who actually sparked that series? Do you actually remember what's going on? And it's all going to come full circle. And y'all going to understand and realize, one, how I think, how I see things, how I move on these YouTube streets. And two, how the universe has a way to bringing things together if you're just patient enough to wait for it, to sit back and let things happen on its own. You don't have to do anything at all. You don't have to foster any negativity or foster any positivity. All you need to do is just wait and be yourself, stay in your own lane, and things come to you. And I'm going to show you guys how a lot of these new content creators on here don't, or YouTubers, I should say, don't understand. You remember in a second. We'll remember a lot of these new content creators, how I'm going to show you how content happens and what real content actually is. Because all this stuff that's going on right now is not really content. It's a bunch of mess that's going on back and forth with each other. It's not people doxing each other, people talking about each other's business or whatever, opposed to actually finding out what's going on here. And then reading you. I'm about to read you, baby. I said don't put it in the chat if you know. Just put a yes or no there. Not Terry. Looking from afar. So what they do right now is not content. It's basically bullshit to me. That's why I'm really disinterested. I'm not bored. That's why I don't really address or acknowledge or engage with a lot of people on here anymore, because I rather engage with people that has been on here for a while and who understands how to do content, what content actually is, and what it actually takes for you to actually be someone, call yourself a content creator. It's okay to talk about what someone does, but spending a week or weeks on it, on end, that's not content. That's milking the cow till it's dry. That's beating a dead horse. That's eating beef jerky after the beef jerky has been chewed and spit out. Oh, I haven't done nothing yet, baby. I've done nothing yet. That's what an expose is. An expose is uncovering truths and facts that people may not be understanding what's going on. An expose is not exposing someone. Now it's coming back to you, baby. An expose is not exposing someone or popping someone. An expose actually is bringing to light certain things that's already there that people may have forgotten about, people have not understood or not have been privy to. That's what expose is. Like, my personal business is not an expose. That should be a nosy ass person was not trying to gain clout. This right here is an expose. The title says it all. And like I said, y'all know me and that individual does not have any dealings with each other anymore. We once did. We were once cool, but now we don't have any dealings with each other. But that title was apropos for this expose right here. Because what's been going on for the past week, I'm sick and tired of protect Black women, but yet when someone says something to a Black woman that you don't like or you may not care for, that you don't have anything to do with what's not, is fuck them. Forget them. I don't like them anyway. Oh, that wasn't a threat. That wasn't this. That wasn't that. And the reality is, it was what it was. Everyone loves to say, stop going into people's business. Stop trying to insert yourself into people's business. Like it didn't involve her. Well, what you were talking about didn't involve you. But yet you still chose, since that day up until today, to continue to talk about it. At what point are we going to start calling a thing and stop being hypocritical? Like I said, I don't have a problem with no one that I'm going to speak on in this expose. I don't have a problem whatsoever with any of these people. I may like some more than others. I may not know some. When I'm not friends with either of them or any of them, except a couple of people I'm going to mention. So let's start this expose. How long ago was it, you guys? Was it what? About 2.5 years ago? 2.5 years ago, or when Sean Bradley, like I said, I don't get along with him at this present time. He doesn't like me for whatever reason. Well, whatever the reason, we all know, but it's okay. I don't have a problem with him or the people over there. Jay Wilson, 2.5 years ago, if y'all remember this, when we were all over there with Sean. Not well, Laws was over there with Sean, who's not there anymore. Jay Wilson called the women of Club Chat a harem. Y'all remember that? He called the women of Club Chat a harem. I'm like, a harem is something very derogatory, very nasty, very ugly, very disgusting, very sexual. The sexual implications in calling a group of women a harem, because we know what harem is, like sheiks and people like kings and stuff like that in the ancient times, and some maybe today have a harem of women around them, not for anything positive, but for sexual pleasure and to use and abuse them, basically. And while I don't get along with Club Chat and the women of Club Chat now, I did back then. So I was deeply offended by him calling the women of Club Chat a harem. I am still deeply offended by someone calling a group of women who support over there a harem. It's not right. It's not cool. It's not okay. And you know, they over there don't like me. I'm okay with that. I like me. But calling them a harem was crossing a line that should not have been crossed. Now, calling them flying monkeys, I can understand that, because flying monkeys is related to a narcissist and narcissism. And what I see is a bunch of narcissism over there. That's why I'm no longer over there. You can't manipulate me. You can't make me find myself to be a victimizer and you the victim. That's not happening. That's what narcissists do. And a lot of people yeah, exactly. Kind of like a brothel, but in your home, basically. You know what I'm saying, where you just do whatever you want to do to these people. Well, it's not whenever you want to do it, and they have nothing. They have no say in it, because basically you own them, or you have something that they need so bad to where they are afraid to, you know, leave you or leave your presence. You know, so a flying monkey, yes, that I can agree with, was not, and I'm still not trying to attack anyone. I'm just saying what it is in my vision and my way of seeing things. But a harem, no. So I came online to defend the women of Club Chat. Say what I said. I said some things that was, you know what I'm saying, threats, yes, unfair, yes, ridiculous, yes, immature, yes. I did those things. Like, y'all want to see throughout this whole thing. I'm not an innocent victim, and I'm not saying what I do and did was right and or correct. I am who I am. I did what I did. I don't apologize for it. It happened. Now move on. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, if not, you don't have to. Respond if you want to, or don't if you don't. You know, it's okay. You know, but this is just commentary and an expose on this situation that we're going to be talking about, and that's been going on for the past couple of weeks. Well, it's been brewing up for a while, but it came to a conclusion this week. And so I said what I said was not. That was Jay Wilson and my first interaction. That was me protecting the women of Club Chat at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt the wording, the verbiage was ridiculous and uncalled for and very disrespectful, because there are mothers, there are grandmothers, there are wives, you know what I'm saying? People in committed, supportive relationships outside of YouTube over there between their partners, husbands, or whatever case may be, and themselves. So to call them a harem because you want to roast and gag was just uncalled for me. I think it was a step too far. So then Sean started a series, because Sean said that he have this sense that Jay Wilson is abusive based on how he act, based on how he talked to women, based on this and the third. And Sean said, I see that he has a spirit of a woman beater. So Sean started a series to where he would, where he would actually talk about that aspect of it. Talked about how he sees Jay Wilson as that, how he will interview and talk to women who have been in those type of relationships. Y'all remember all this? Is all this coming to clearly now? Is all this coming to the forefront of your mind? So he did that. Was that he kept talking about it. He kept using the phrase "spirit of a woman beater," "spirit of a woman beater" in reference to Jay Wilson, and he finally did an interview. See how the universe coming together, y'all? Y'all, is it starting to click to you? Is it starting to come to focus and see how things had a beginning and now we're talking about the ending of it? and things of that nature, but we're going to go through a bunch of other steps before we get to that actual end aspect. Bam! I need you to calm down, boo. You're moving too fast. Reading you, I'm about to read you. You are doing too much. You are going too fast, but I love it anyway, baby. Keep on coming. Make it happen. Yes. Kimmy was the very first interview, the infamous story that Kimmy told that Club Shot said they didn't believe at the time. Some did, some didn't. Whatever the case may be, you're fine, baby. I'm not messing with you. It's all good. Keep on doing it because I like it because you're paying attention. We're clicking left and right. So I like that, but you're moving too fast. So still slow down, baby. Slow down, And so Kimmy, that was our introduction to Kimmy. Hey, View, how you doing, baby? Welcome. That was our first introduction to Kimmy here on YouTube, other than her being in chats and things of that nature. So, thank you, baby. Appreciate it. So that was the story of Kimmy, talking about her abuse situation with her marriage, the guy shitting on himself, him beating her up, her beating him at work, him having a small dick, all those things. Hey, Miss King. Hey, Miss Winnie, baby. What's up? You remember all of that? Exactly. You see how the universe works, Miss Queenie? You see how things are coming together if you're paying attention to what's happening and how you can relate one thing to another thing and trace it back to what the genesis of it, the history of it, what people really don't understand. So that's when Kimmy told her story, infamous abuse story. People believed it, some people didn't believe it, some people made videos calling her a liar, this, that, and the third. And with that, here we are today. I want to give you that backstory so I can bring you forward. So, from that time, Kimmy have been in various quote-unquote groups, in various like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight, and it's not about her lying about the abuse, but I do question her. I'm sorry, I question Kimmy, but that's not why I'm here. That's not what the expose is about. The expose, if you read the whole title, is The Threat. The Threat. And I gave the backstory of spirit of a woman beater because I've heard several videos saying, oh, well, Jay Wilson didn't threaten her. Jay Wilson, we know that Jay Wilson wouldn't do X, Y, Z. And I'm here to say, we don't know anything about anyone on here. You know what I'm saying? All we see on here are people's representatives. And if you're not cognizant and have your eyes open, your ears open, and your heart open, you will miss a lot of things and how things connect to other things that happened on here. Now, we've seen Kimmy go from ship to ship to ship to ship to ship to ship, getting what she can, learning what she can, maneuvering how she can, coming in contact with people who, from the very, very first of her start here, have either said something about her negatively or who have sparked something that involved her. Jay Wilson was the spark of Spirit of the Woman Beater, which allowed her to tell her story here on YouTube. You see how things are starting to connect now? Brianna was one of the major people on here who said negative things about that interview. But yet, Kimmy was her right-hand woman. Kimmy helped her get a vehicle that she can afford. Let them tell it. So it's not about Kimmy and her personality or her lack of moral compass or integrity like that. It's not about that. I'm here to specifically talk about how people need to stop being hypocrites. Because it's Kimmy, everyone wants to take Jay Wilson's side and say He didn't threaten her. And I'm not here to attack Jay Wilson, but I'm here to point things out that people may want to look by and look past. And I want y'all to understand, I don't look past anything about anyone. They're all susceptible to doing and being who they are. But before we get to this threat that he made, because it was a threat, let's look back at all the other women that he's threatened on here. Shall we? Can y'all name the women that Jay Wilson threatened on here? While y'all think about that, let's go back to this I don't call women bitches thing that he says. But we seen him and heard him cuss the dog shit out of Kwani and threaten to slap Kwani. That's one woman that he threatened. Y'all got him? Y'all got him? Y'all getting him? Y'all getting him? Bam, 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 bam. So why is it above Jay Wilson's stature to threaten Kimmy? How is it that we can say in such confidence that Jay Wilson wouldn't do that when we know at least 5 people that he threatened? Make it make sense. Stop being hypocritical because you're making yourself look crazy. I don't have a problem with Jay Wilson, but I do have a problem with people not telling the truth and not calling a thing a thing. I asked every woman at my job today, if I was to tell you, watch your step, because I know where you live, we're from the same area, would you take that as a threat? Their response was, every single one of them was yes. I then asked them, if I said that to you in front of your male in your home, your brother, your son, your father, your uncle, whomever that was of age, would they consider that I threatened you? And they said yes, they would. So because we don't like Kimmy, or y'all don't like Kimmy was now, or y'all think Kimmy is trifling, which I think she's trifling too, but it still doesn't mean the fact that she wasn't threatened by Jay Wilson. Just like Jay Wilson want to say he didn't dox Tracy. I don't care what kind of friends they are now, he still doxed her. And yes, I will be in Jay Wilson's chat talking shit, being messy, because that's where I go for my mess. That's where I go to do my mess, because I know his chat is prime for that. And I pretty much get all of the mess from over there, just like I do in real church. If I want some mess to happen, to know what the mess is, I go to church, because that's what the church is. That's what the churches have come to. Everyone wants to showboat. Everyone wants to talk about everybody else's business. So you go there and just listen. Be a fly on the wall. Be an observer. It is what it is. So that's why I go, if I want the mess to be. So I will be there again. And he may block me, he may whatever, cuss me out. Well, not cuss me out, but he may be shady like he always is. That's who he is, but it is what the fuck it is. But let's get to people that he threatened. Let's see how he threatened people. One, funny, we heard the whole I don't call women bitches, stuff like that, but the same day he threatened Kimmy, he called a woman a bitch in his chat and blocked her. If y'all was there, y'all remember that. That what happened. And you're absolutely right, because more than likely the person he's talking about is going to drop down and he's going to interact with them in some way, shape, or form. So yes, opposed to me going to their channel was not, I go to his channel, whatever, and I know pretty much for one way or the other, they're going to come down, interact with him, what's not, and it's going to turn into whatever I need to see to get my little mess fix. You know, I'm a junkie, right? You know, I'm a junkie. I'm shaking for that messy fix. So the Kwani thing, threatened to slap Kwani, threatened, called her a bitch all her name. That's Kwani. Threatened her. Tracy. He said he didn't threaten her, was not, but it's a threat when you go to a woman's neighborhood, taking pictures of her neighborhood, taking pictures next door to where she lives, driving other people by her home, that's a threat. That's a threat. So you threatened Tracy. You threatened Shelly. Y'all remember the threat he gave to Shelly? If I see you at the C.S. Madison show and you say something I don't like, it's gonna be $98 worth of ass whooping I'm gonna drop on you. He said if he sees Shelly and she do something he doesn't like, it's going to be $98 worth of ass whooping that he's going to drop on her. But yeah, you have people around here saying, oh, that wasn't a threat that he made to Kimmy. And Jay Wilson wouldn't do that. We know that Jay Wilson wouldn't do that. But I just mentioned 3 people, 3 women that he's threatened over the course of time that he's been here. Y'all forgot one person that he threatened. He threatened Deanna Irvin. Remember that? He threatened to slap Deanna Irvin. That's when Josh got involved. That's the main reason why they keep going at it, because he threatened her. He made these little sarcastic and clandestine threats toward her about putting his hands on her. He didn't come out and say, "I was let the shit out you," was not. But he made these little things of, of these what he considered not threats, but there are threats. You can't threaten people or women on one hand and then say another threat to a woman that we all heard who was there. What's up, Miss Diva, baby? How you doing, baby? And then everyone went around saying, "Oh, thank you, Heaven sent." Right, you heard it too. I'm saying, if I'm telling a lie, if I'm giving out misinformation, please, by all means, correct me, because this is an expose. This is not a drag roast session. This is just an expose, so we can have this understanding of what it is that we're dealing with, what it is that we are, being privy to, what we're seeing. And I want y'all to stop this. Well, y'all can do what y'all want to do. What's up, Deanna, baby? How you doing? Deanna, I know you don't feel threatened. I just mentioned you just right before you came in here. I don't know if you was in the bushes or not. But you and Jay Wilson, did he make a veiled threat toward you? Or do you feel that he made a veiled threat toward you? That's how Josh got involved. I mean, I think he made a veiled threat toward you, and I can distinctly remember him making a veiled threat toward you, and that's why you did what you did. Okay. See, I'm not lying, y'all. And that's why Josh got involved, and that's why you went to Texas. Well, not the only one in Texas, but you went there just to see if the mouth that he had on camera would be the same mouth he had when you was 45 minutes from his city. So he threatened Kwani, Tracy, Dory, Shelly, and now Kimmy with you better watch yourself, because we're from the same area, basically. And I know where you are, basically. And you have these women and these people on here. Right. He was talking like he wanted to fight me. A woman. But yet everyone wants to say that he didn't threaten Kimmy with, "You better watch yourself, because we're from the same area and I know where you are. I have people where you are." There's no different than GX or Z, whatever that man's name, I don't know the man's name, asking Kimmy, do she have people in San Antonio. There is no difference. They're all threats. Then, yeah, that's definitely a threat, Deanna. But we have a lot of these women on here saying, "Oh, we know Jay Wilson wouldn't do that. We know that's not what he said." Da, 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 da. No, that's exactly what he said. It's a threat. Stop being so blind because you like someone more so than the other. I don't like Kimmy. I think she's a narcissist herself. I don't have anything good or bad to say about her. I don't even talk about her really. Jay Wilson, we're not friends. He's shady as fuck. He doesn't like me. I know that. I'm not stupid, dumb, or blind by any means. So I don't have a dog in this fight. But I'm tired of hearing commentary about he didn't threaten anyone. He didn't threaten her. He wouldn't threaten a woman. And this is coming from women who's also screaming, protect black women. But when your own sisters are out here being threatened by this man who have a history of threatening women, who is years ago, well, a couple years ago, that was so aggressive towards women that he had a whole series started by another man about him called Spirit of a Woman Beater. Y'all act like y'all don't understand. Y'all not getting it. I'm confused. Make it make sense. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is not a lie being told. Period. Either you choose to accept the truth and the fact of a situation, or you choose to put your head in the sand and still be blind and still be trying to be popular and be accepted by the cool kids. I'll be the first one to admit, right now, Jay Wilson is popping. His numbers are popping. So you want to go over there to get the crumbs that you hopefully that can fall off of his plates at this present time. Hopefully his crumbs can feed you. I don't care about his crumbs. I got a bank account full of money, house full of food, and enough place to feed the needy if I choose to. So I'm not trying to get clout off of him. I'm not jealous of him or his numbers. I will give him props for his numbers because since the beginning of the year, actually, he's been popping. But this situation right here, where he threatened this woman, is ridiculous. And for anyone who makes commentary other than saying, Jay Wilson, you're wrong for threatening Kimmy, you're wrong. And I'm saying it. Like me or dislike me. It is what it is. He called who ugly? No, he didn't. He ain't do that. He ain't do that. Who he called ugly? Who he called ugly? Who he called ugly? He ain't call me ugly. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Don't do that. I said, don't get me off. Don't, hey, how you doing? Don't get me off thing, because he didn't call me ugly. Because this is not an attack on him at all. It's not an attack on his weight, his looks, any of that. This is about what is actually going on. He didn't call me ugly. He didn't call me ugly. And I never heard him call me ugly. I heard him make fun or try to poke and make fun, but never call me ugly. Because ugly is one thing that I'm not. No one on here can tell me that I'm ugly and make me believe that they believe it. Okay? Because the difference between what they think it is and what it actually is, it's not. I'm just saying, don't know. Now, that's one thing that he didn't do. Now, I'm not trying to attack him or whatever, but, that, he didn't do that. That he didn't do. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's what it is. What it is what he is he threatened a woman. And I just gave you 5 examples of women that he has threatened. What he has said. A woman that he has threatened. You ready? Ooh, have fun, baby. Okay, that's what's up. Happy birthday to your son. Congratulations. Happy birthday to your son. You know, and that's what it is. There's one woman here that he was talking to or about like he wanted to fight her. There is one woman that he threatened to slap the shit out of or give her $90 or $98 worth of ass whooping. He threatened to slap Kwani. He took people by this one woman's house that he was feuding with. So what is it that y'all don't see that Jay Wilson is? Once I see you, I can't unsee you. I'm just saying. And this is just me getting off of work, chilling around the house. I'm just saying, don't do that. Scroll through my damn community page and tell me where ugly is. Shit, scroll through my video and tell me where ugly is. I'm just saying. What's up, Kelly, baby? How you doing? Oh, 27 years old. Oh, congratulations, baby. Yes. But yeah, we need to stop making these excuses from people. We need to stop acting like we don't know who these people are, like they haven't shown themselves and like we haven't seen them. That's the problem. People think they can get away with stuff because people have a short-term memory. You're thinking about what's going on today and who you like today, opposed to looking at the history of a person, looking at the person's trajectory from where they started to where they are today. I'm just saying. It makes no sense to me that we have people on here who seem to be intelligent but unwilling to call a thing a thing. And if he threatened her and you like Jay Wilson, that doesn't take away from the fact that you like Jay Wilson. But it does mean that you actually can see him for who he is and you make a conscious decision to like him. You make a conscious decision to support him. And I'm not saying it was good and or bad what he did. I'm saying he did it. It was a threat. And if y'all want to jump on this protect black women train, this protect black women bandwagon, you need to call him on the bullshit. Period. Happy birthday to your daughter as well. Was yesterday? Okay. Happy belated birthday, Miss Queenie. You know, and we need to stop this whole hypocrisy of one person can do it because we like them for the time being, but somebody else can't do it and get away with it. That. Regardless of how you feel about Kimmy, what the good, the bad, the difference you have toward her, whatever, the reality is it is what it is. He threatened her. That's a threat by any stretch of the imagination, by any stretch of the vocabulary, whatever, and she has every right to protect herself. Just like when Daniel Moore said he was going to come to San Antonio and have lunch with Jay Wilson. What did Jay Wilson do? He ran to the police station. When Wally said he was going to come to San Antonio, what did Jay Wilson do? He ran to the police station. It is what it is. I'm not trying to dog this man, but we got to look at who this man actually is. You can think he's funny as hell. You can think he's entertaining as all get out. But he still did what he did. It is what it is. Thank you, Leandra's baby. You appreciate it. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. You know, it is what it is. Like, I'm so sick and tired of the hypocrisy. That's why I don't come on here. That's why I don't interact that much on here. Because it's full of hypocrisy. It's full of bullshit. It's full of people trying to get a click and a view. Always, baby. Always every season. Always every season. You know, it's people are so big on trying to be seen. Like I said, trying to get the crumbs off the plate of whoever's eating in that moment. Whoever's doing their thing in that moment, people are so busy trying to lick their ass, get that clout, be up under them, was not. Hopefully that some of the crumbs that's on their plate will fall onto your lap. That's why we would never be where we want to be. That's why we would never be, oh, why do other cultures can do this? Because we're so busy trying to feed off each other while eating the crumbs off the people that we think have the power or the clout plate. That's why. You're not willing to call someone out on their BS. You're not willing to call someone out on them being right and being wrong, regardless if you like them or not. Exactly. Right. And now, do I think that the threats she made was warranted? Her saying she would protect herself is true. She should be willing and have the mindset to protect herself against anyone that comes her way, especially now that, you know what I'm saying, he said that he knows where she lives and they're from the same area. And he have people in that area. Period. Have nothing to do with anything else. She needs to. She needs to, because that was a clear threat. There was no ways around that. And if she's smart, she will listen to this video and realize what I realized. The series Spirit of a Woman Beater was initiated by Sean, but based on Jay Wilson, based on how he acts toward women, how he responds toward women, how he don't have that same energy for men who has said they will come to his things. He always want to say he's a law-abiding citizen and he calls the police. He'll use the law. But why make that threat? Why talk as if you wanted to fight Deanna? Why drive people past Tracy's house? Why say you was going to give Shelly $98 worth of ass whooping? Why threaten to slap Kwani if you are this law-abiding citizen who goes to the police? But yet you want to assault these women, make threats towards these women based on words here on YouTube. See, you worry about Rico and his food stamps, which is none of your business whatsoever. You're worrying about Rico and what's that man's name? The old man that Rico was fucking, or wanted to fuck Rico, who lied about it, whatever his name is. You worry about that situation. You need to be worrying about controlling yourself so you're not making these threats towards these women. Oh yes, y'all know I'll cuss plenty of women out on here. Call them all out their names. Talk all up under their clothes. And we'll do it again if I have to. But you never, what's up, Dr. Silv? How you doing, baby? What you never heard me do is threaten a woman. What you never heard me do, is threaten a woman and threaten to put my hands on a woman. That's what you never heard me do. Now, have I called all of her name, talked all up under her clothes? I sure did. But you've never heard me threaten to put my hands on a woman. You never heard me drive by a woman's home taking pictures. What's up, Sims? How you doing, baby? Not grams. Well, I think how a lot of her record, alleged criminal record, was on the record was not, because it's not alleged because the mug shots and charges was not. It's more of a fraud and check writing. It's fraud and check writing. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of her things is fraud and check writing. Okay, I gave you a chance. Don't come here with that bullshit. Thank you. You know, don't try to spam my chat, baby. Don't do that. I'm doing well, baby. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you? But yeah, a lot of her stuff is non-violent crimes. More of you know what I'm saying, what it is. Like I said, she's no angel. Like I said, I think she's a narcissist. I think she has some issues that she needs to deal with. But at the same time, I'm willing to stand 10 toes down and say it was a threat. And he has a history of threatening women. and the universe has a way to make things come full circle. The series Spirit of a Woman Beater was because of his energy that he came across to an individual here online. Then she was the first person to interview in that series. That's how we were introduced to her, was in that series of Spirit of a Woman Beater. Now they were quote unquote cool here on YouTube, saying they use each other for whatever they use each other from, and now incorporated in him threatening her. And she's saying, don't get it fucked up, which I would say the same thing. Oh, nigga, don't get it fucked up. And he went on to, then want to make a joke of it. Oh, I'm scared. It's not about you being scared. It's about you being cautious and minding what you say. Not everything is a joke. Not everyone is playing with you. I say this all the time. Everyone don't play the same. While you think you're roasting and gagging, people are wanting to see blood. Just like I was threatened by somebody on here. And if I see that person again, well, it's not ever. It's going to be what's up. Period. Because you don't threaten me. Think that it's okay. Exactly. Right. So, right. Spirit manipulator, spirit woman, all that stuff. Leandro, shut up. Get out my chat. She said tickets are running out of Walmart with a 80-inch TV. And leave the criminal record. Oh. Not 80-inch TV. Oh, shut up, Leandro. You're a mess. Exactly. So, exactly. And my thing is, but the thing is, he think he can do it because there's people out here who don't like Kimmy, so therefore they're saying that, you know what I'm saying, what he did wasn't a threat. No, it was a threat. Point blank, period. Like he docks Tracy. It is what it is. Like, I mean, I don't have to like you or dislike you in order for me to see the truth. Now, I don't come out here was not talking unless there's a lot going on and people are not seeing and hearing clearly, in my opinion. Oh, for real? Okay. See, the thing is, like, that's one thing I'm reading. I don't care what her charges is. Hey, Vegas girl, baby, how you been? I haven't seen you in like a month of Sundays for real. How you doing, sweetheart? But yeah, the thing is, I don't care what her charges is. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what she done. And I don't care about his charges. You know what I'm saying? It's about the fact that he's on here threatening women, has been threatening women for a while, and everyone acts like, oh, it's above his station. He didn't do that. Oh, how could you say that without? He wouldn't do that without. All he's doing is roasting and gagging and playing. No, it's not a joke when you say, watch yourself, because I'm from the same place that you're from. And I have people still there. That's not a joke, roast, gag, or drag. That is a threat. And if Kimmy is as well versed in the law as she wants us to believe she is, she would definitely have him locked up for that, or put on paperwork and a restraining order out on him. You know what I'm saying? It's just, maybe we all cut somebody once and twice. We've all cut somebody once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like, it's just so funny to me, whatever. It's just like, that's what I'm saying. And I just, while I was listening, whatever, I'm like, you know what? That whole thing of how they intersected before now came into play. That whole thing of how the universe has a way to bring people together and helping me see a complete circle If anyone else don't see it by now, I can't let you borrow my glasses. You just don't want to see it. If everybody else don't want to see it by now, you don't want to see it. You don't want to be enlightened. You don't want to have the universe show you things and connect dots and things of that nature. And that's not my issue. My issue is to talk about and give commentary based on what I've seen happen here on YouTube, and not dwell on it, not dwell in it, and not make it my bread and butter for the next couple of days or next week or so. If people respond, they respond. If they don't like it, they don't like it. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm going to be where I want to be. I'm going to do what I want to do. And no one's going to do anything about it, period. I don't have to talk in your chat. I can still watch you. You know what I'm saying? So blocking me from anyone's chat doesn't mean anything to me. Shit, hell, I'm more comfortable in the background anyway, because I don't like dropping down and having to speak to 1,000 people. It's because I'm normally watch you guys while I'm at work. Deanna said she sure did cut somebody, bitch, and did some time for her. And what? She ain't there no more. And do it again. I'm 50. Diana's a thug. She's a thug. There's someone. Exactly. You are right with that soap. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome, 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 welcome. It is what it is. Like, I mean, I'm talking about spaceship hibernation. I'm talking about the fact that Jay Wilson threatened Kimmy, and everyone is over there saying that he didn't threaten her. I'm over there. I'm over here giving a background of how he threatened four other women besides Kimmy on here: Deanna Irvin, Shelly, Kwani, real people like Tracy's house, and now Kimmy. And there's women out here saying, "Oh, he wouldn't do that. I don't believe that's him. That's not what he does." When it's clearly what he does. When there was a whole series, you know what I'm saying, developed based on his actions toward women and interactions towards women, called Spirit of a Woman Beater. Now, those are all facts. Now, if I lied about anything, I would love for anyone on here to tell me what I lied about. And I didn't roast, I didn't gag, I didn't drag. I gave strictly commentary and expose on this, what he did recently. And I just put some history behind it. Oh yeah, he definitely does that. Definitely. He did all that, you know what I'm saying, with Tracy. And like when I was over there the other day and I was trying to make a joke, because he, like I said before, he made the comment about his two dogs growing up was not who hated each other, but yet they was laid up with each other was not. And he made the comment that when you show so much hate and vitriol to somebody was not, you really have these strong emotions toward them. And all I just said was, don't let us find you. Hey, Jessica Carter, how you doing, baby? Don't let us find you in San Francisco laid up. That's a joke. It's funny. You and Tim argue back and forth all the time. So based on your story about your dogs and this whole thing about Rico and Raymond, all that fighting was not, I just put two and two together. And it's funny. Y'all seem to hate each other was not. I'm gonna say don't, you know what I'm saying, don't have us find you up in there laid up or him in damn San Fran laid up. It's funny. It's funny. Hey, it's a busy baby. How you doing? I don't know about his colorism situation, but it is what it is. ECBT, what do I do on YouTube, baby? What do I do on YouTube? Since we're all not angels, can you please tell me what I do? So I said, you don't have to like me. It's okay. Liking me and lying on me are two different things. Or not liking me and lying on me saying I do stuff here on YouTube are two different things. Because I would love to hear what I've done on YouTube. What's up, Jessica Carter, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? See, it's not about anyone being an angel. Because see, if you was here from the beginning or you just listened to some commentary of mine, I said I don't have a dog in this fight. It is what it is. A threat was made by a man toward a woman. And anyone who don't understand what a threat is, that's not my issue. But anyone, because if someone told me, food junkie, watch your step, because I know where you live, and I have people in that area, I'm taking it as a threat. Period. See, it's not about popping either. It's about her just doing what she needs to do. See, y'all need to get out this whole YouTube game and mindset. Well, let me help you out with that, itsy bitsy. Since you don't care what I do, carry your motherfucking ass up out of my goddamn chat, bitch, okay? See how I said I will cuss a bitch out with no problem whatsoever? And give a fuck about what they think? See, don't come here getting smart when this is not the getting smart type of panel, bitch. Don't try me when I'm trying to be nice to your stupid ass. This is not the get smart type of panel. This is not the I don't give a fuck what you do or I don't care what you do, but there's no angel. Bitch, I'm asking you what the fuck I do. You can't go out there and put broad statements out there accusing people of doing stuff or being part of something. And when they ask you to give evidence for or give some type of commentary about it, give an example, you get smart. That's how your ass get drop kicked up out the goddamn chat. You see how I do that? See, I'm not an angel by any means. I'm an asshole by all means. Hey, SAPD, baby, how you doing? Welcome. See, all is welcome. You see how I greeted you initially, itsy bitsy? And you want to get smart, but I don't care what you do or what you did. They don't say all is anything, because I'm part of all in this sector. And I don't do shit to anybody or fuck with anybody until they fuck with me. Don't play with me. Just because I choose to be nice don't mean I'm nice. I'm a complete and utter asshole. Trying to be composed and cool, calm, and collect is a choice that I choose to make. I don't have to make. But you're not going to come into my home and try to shit on my carpet. Won't happen. But like I said, it is what it is. And people want to say, well, Kujaki, all y'all know, I'm not an angel by any means. I will tell you that. But I don't come on here and start shit. I don't come on here and do shit. My name is not involved in shit unless I choose to insert myself into something which I don't do. This is not me attacking anyone. This is me simply stating that I'm tired of women asking to be protected. And when a man threatens a woman on live YouTube in front of hundreds of people, there's no commentary about it. Everyone's picking his side because they don't like the woman. I don't fuck with Kimmy. I don't like Kimmy. I think she's a narcissist. I said that. But she still was threatened, and she has every right to defend herself. So whatever she chooses to do, whatever she chooses to say, she has every right to do that. And his response was he was mad because she went live and had his name in the title. How many times do you talk about people on a daily basis? Your videos are never, Jay Wilson, about commentary. It's about your opinion about what someone else did here on YouTube. And you're always roasting, dragging, gagging, and trying to clown someone. Always throwing shade. Oh, that's just who I am. Okay, that's fine. She said she felt uncomfortable in your chat because you're talking about Rico and his food stamp situation. Granted, I felt it was uncomfortable watching him at the welfare office. I felt it was ridiculous him videotaping himself at the welfare office. I also thought it was ridiculous of him videotaping himself at the courthouse. I also think it's ridiculous that he chooses to put his every move, good, bad, and indifferent, here on YouTube. But y'all watch it. Y'all talk about it. Y'all give him that type of information and attention that he seeks. It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Do y'all talk about Rico because Rico is a hot mess here on YouTube? Or is Rico a hot mess here on YouTube because y'all talk about him? And you said that she inserted herself into your business or into your commentary. Well, you inserted your business or yourself into Rico's business and commentary. That's what y'all do. Y'all constantly talk about each other in a negative way, in a disparaging way, hoping to get clicks and views. And when you get a click and a view or someone's opinion that is different than yours, that's your end to go on for days and for weeks about this bullshit that doesn't mean anything to anybody, which shows me that a lot of y'all are desperate for attention. Desperate, because this is the most attention that a lot of y'all have ever received in your life. You're looking for that acceptance from groups and crowds, opposed to you just being yourself, liking who you are, and standing in your truth. Whatever you are, be the best that. But no, a lot of y'all want to walk around here looking at each other's comments and say, oh, that's what we're doing here. No, that's not what we do on here. Some of us do just sit back and watch the bullshit happen. Don't want to talk about it, don't want to be involved in it. But at some point in time, I'm sick and tired of hearing this story. And the same people who were talking about he didn't threaten her are the same people who walk around here saying that Will Smith shouldn't have slapped Chris Rock because it's just words. But yet are the same people on here, if something happens to them, want everyone to rally behind them. Hypocrisy. Period. Point blank, period. It's pure D hypocrisy. There's nothing you can say, there's nothing you can do, there's nothing that can make that will help me not see it the way I see it. No, I don't think they bully Rico at all. I don't think they bully Rico at all. At all. I think that in James's case, Rico started with James. And we know how James is. James' endurance and stamina is amazing. You can't tell him when to stop, but if you stop talking about James, James will stop talking about you. If you stop addressing James, James will stop addressing you. And every time Rico comes online and goes to someone's chat, he's talking shit about James. Jay Wilson is just someone who has no content in my eyes, but is involved in all the mess and sees all the mess here on YouTube and talks about it, inserts himself into it. Just so happened that day, he was talking about Rico. And the reason why I think Jay Wilson is so offended by Rico and will continue to do what he does to Rico, I'm not saying he shouldn't. I'm not saying it's good, bad, or indifferent. I'm saying it is what it is what I see. It's because I think that Jay Wilson is deeply offended that Rico said that he saw him and met him at this sex park. I think Jay Wilson don't like being associated with raunchy gay sex because he wants people to see him as this upper echelon, this highly moral person. And anytime that someone bring the light or bring something down, be it true or untrue, mind you, hear what I'm saying. Anytime someone brings something that is true and or untrue towards Jay Wilson, he's deeply offended by that, unless he can see a way to help him make some money. Right. Just like when the whole thing, now he can play with it, joke it off. Well, it's not, oh yeah, bring the lube or have the condoms. No, that's not what you said. You said bring the lube. You didn't even mention condoms. You said bring the lube. If you would have said bring the lube, I have the condoms, that would have been posted in that chat. Oh yeah, I was ready. I was okay. But didn't you lie and say that you was selling prep on there? That's why you was on there initially? See what I'm saying? We need to start listening to the complete story, understanding what happened prior to what happened today. So today it's, I was ready. Bring the lube. I got the condoms. But back then I was selling prep, and that was my mechanism of selling prep to the community. That was my mechanism of helping the community out. Now, if I'm lying about anything that I'm saying, please correct me. Now, my opinions are still my opinions, but any factual stuff as far as what was said about bringing the lube, I got the condoms, and the fact that when it actually went down, it was that wasn't me. And then it was, oh, at least you know I'm a top. And then it was, oh yeah, I was selling prep on there. I'm just saying. Exactly. He wants people to see him as more than what he is. And the reality is, I mean, like I said, it ain't my place to try to diagnose him or judge him or it's not, but he needs to be more comfortable with who he is and where he is in life. And it just is what it is. Like my thing is people looking at him as this high moral person. Oh, he's a pastor. No, that's a name. And no offense, but Sean Bradley at one point played a pastor here on YouTube. He walked around in a graduation robe and was giving quote unquote sermons. And we know damn well Sean's no pastor. It just is what it is. Sims, baby, I'm just saying what the story was, boo. Like I said, it ain't my place to say what's factual, what's not factual. It's just what I've seen. Now, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't know about prescriptions and popping pills and this, that, and third. I know that I've been in a 20-year relationship with my husband monogamously. I know that. At least on my part, like I said, I can't even speak for my husband. I don't know what he's out there doing. He said he's at work right now. I don't know, but I trust and believe that he is. What's up, White Carter girl? How you doing, baby? But yeah, the simple fact is that there's evidence out here where Jay Wilson has lied, where he has threatened people, where he have doxed people. So put him on his moral high ground, his moral plateau, and acting like he's the most moral person on here was not. He's not. He's not even close to being the most moral person on here. Anyone who says coins keep me here, or it's all about a coin, there's no friends, there's no relationship, was not. I don't talk to anybody, was not. But clearly, you talk to everybody. We saw him. What happened today with him and Dory? Miss Karina, baby. I don't need the man to say what he is. I know what I see in him. Good, bad, and indifferent. But we saw what happened with him and Dory today. Like I said, it's white noise for me while I'm at work. It's white noise to me while I'm doing other things, while I'm cleaning my house, while I'm cleaning my kitchen, while I'm frying some chicken, while I'm frying some chicken livers. It's white noise. It's not Bible. There's no different than listening to this stuff on YouTube than I'm watching, Battlestar Galactica on TV in the background while I'm doing something else. There's no difference. I'm not trying to figure out what's going on after I turn off the TV show. I'm not trying to figure out what's going on here after that. I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I'm entertained by what I'm seeing. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing, and that's it. With Jay Wilson, it is what it is. I see him. I've always seen him. Good, bad, and indifferent. It doesn't mean that I won't be over there talking shit in his chat about somebody that he's talking about that I don't like and making little silly ass jokes and this and that. If he don't block me, I will be over there doing that. But if he block me, I'll still be over there listening, get information. And if I get something that I want to research and look at, I'll get it from there and move on, like I always do. I don't have to talk to people's chat. You don't have to like me. Well, you're right. We're not friends. We're not even coworkers. We're not even associates. We're not even anything. You are somebody that I watch on YouTube when I want to. I know of you, you know of me. 1 second. Baby, why'd you let me know you was coming home? Or just talking about you? I was telling you before you got home, see? But yeah, that's the bottom line, you guys. The bottom line is he has been known to do these things. Miss Queenie, that's what I'm gonna cook tonight. I'm gonna gravy them with some onions and make some rice. But yeah, they agree behind. I'll post a picture of it for you. But yeah, it is what it is. And my thing is, like I said, it's not me trying to talk bad about anyone that I mentioned or down anyone that I mentioned, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But don't try to down me either. Because just because I'm nice don't mean that I'm a fool by any means. I see you. I've been seeing a lot of y'all. I've been seeing a lot of y'all. I see what's going on here. I see how y'all move. I see how y'all operate. I see how y'all, like I said, beefing and different each other. It's no surprise. Like I said, this is the universe showing me, clearly showing me. Spirit of a Woman Beater was started by Sean Bradley because he felt that the energy that Jay Wilson exudes is a spirit of a woman beater. Fact. Fact again. Kimmy was the first person to interview about her domestic violence in that series, Spirit of a Woman Beater. Fact. Skip to 2 years later, 2.5 years later, Jay Wilson and Kimmy are friendly with one another. They was, of course, they didn't like each other at all because you felt the tension every time they came together. It was just him using her for numbers, she using him for numbers, clicks and views, this and that, fine, cool. When you get in contact with people under false pretenses, it's never going to work out. So the universe said, okay, we was introduced to Kimmy based on something that someone felt that you did. Let me show the world who's actually watching what it is. And let's play this all out. It played out. He threatened her. She said she'll protect herself. The whole pre-prophet of Spirit of a Woman Beater showed because he threatened her. He threatened plenty of women since then. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now make all the numbers you want. Get all the clout you want. Make all the money you want off of the situation. But this negative situation is not going to sustain you. It's not going to fulfill you. All it's going to do is show that you are the person that we said you were. A greedy, self-loathing, conniving individual. And I said, I'm not judging you for it. Like I said, that's just what people see. That's what people are saying. That's what people are feeling. But they're going to sit there and smile in your face until you give them what they want from you. Like I said, they're going to continue to eat off your plate, hoping that the crumbs will fulfill them. Period. That's how it goes when you are perceived as the big fish, when you are perceived as the man or the woman or the top dog. That's how it goes. Your underlings are around you, people are around you, hoping they can grasp enough to fulfill themselves. And when you're done, they're going to feast off of you. They're going to feast off your carcass. That's how it's done. That's what y'all have shown me. I'm going to say us because I don't see a lot of people talking about it. That's what y'all have shown me over the course of time of me being here on YouTube in this sector, interacting with you guys. Like I said, I'm not judging anyone. It's not good, it's not bad, it's not indifferent. It just is what it is. I'm just one of the people who have been watching it, who have been seeing it, who decides to talk about it. I'm sure a lot of subscribers have seen it, but they don't want to get involved. They don't want to talk about it. They want to stay subscribers. They don't want to become content creators. I'm pretty sure if all the people that be in these rooms actually had a channel, it would be a lot different commentary on these streets than what's on these streets right now. Like I said, this is how you do content. You take what you see and you talk about it, the facts of it. All the doxing, all the bullshit, all the back and forth, all the arguing for what? It doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help anything. All it does is make you look crazy and make you look hypocritical. Because I've never said I was friends with anybody on here that I'm talking about right now, besides Deanna. And I like Tracy. And I like Shelly. I like Kwame. I've never been on Kimmy's panel or in her chat period. I watched her. Hey Cheryl Brown, baby, how you doing? Congratulations, Cheryl Brown. I want that shirt, baby. I want to make it into a t-shirt dress. Real sexy, real slutty, real cut up around the sides and stuff like that. Tied up, bondage, like a cute little t-shirt dress. I wanted it. But yeah. Not for me, you know what I'm saying, but for a client or somebody. Or I can sell it or give it away. But yeah, I just want to win it. And I wanted the little small, the medium one, so I can wear it as a halter top. When I go work out, I could be a whore at the gym. There's so many whores at the gym on these YouTube streets. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm being silly now. My husband's home. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I just want to say that, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say that he threatened that woman. Ladies, stop picking and choosing. Like I cussed this whoever Itsy Bitsy was. I cussed her ass out. If y'all thought that was ridiculous or uncalled for, okay, that's your opinion. But she came over here trying it. Don't try to pull it. Like I said, I see everything. I catch everything. What's not. I choose to respond to who I want to respond to. And in my home or on my channel, I'm going to get you out of here. You're not going to come here and make me feel uncomfortable in my own home. Or attempt to, I should say. You're not going to try me in my own home. On my own channel. I don't care what you say out there or what you do out there. Outside these four walls or outside this cyberspace of mine that I own, that I pay for. But in my cyberspace, you're going to make me feel, I'm going to be comfortable. If no one else is, I'm going to be comfortable. Hopefully y'all are comfortable as well. And I try to make y'all comfortable. But the first person that comes first is me. I surely believe that. So itsy bitsy, get mad if you want to, baby. Come back at another time. Maybe, I don't know, but don't try me again. And I want to play with somebody else. I mean, I do this every day, but don't mean I can't do it and won't do it to you. In the process, get the fuck on, play with somebody else. I'm not mad at you, baby. It is what it is. Yeah, it was just, I mean, you know, like when things, I hate people say, oh, well, all y'all do this, or we all do this, or this is what we do. No. Don't put me into anything. I'll tell you what I do. I'll tell you I'm an asshole. I'll tell you that I'll cuss a bitch out. I'll tell you that I will drag a child if I want to. Ain't nothing still going to stop me from doing what I want to do. I haven't done the drag the child yet thing. But I mean, I won't. I know me. And if I tell you leave me alone and you choose not to, and that's ammunition, that's what it's going to be. See? Right. Right. Space shit. Right. He lost control, put his foot in his mouth with the wrong individual. And if she does what she always says she does and go behind the scenes and do what she does, just is what it is. And what happens to him happens to him. Don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for him. I'm not wishing any harm on him or anything like that, whatever, but it is what it is. You can't walk around, keep threatening people. You can't walk around acting like you're going to fight people. You can't keep walking around saying whoop a woman's ass. But when a man confronts you, you call in the police. You can't do that. You can't sit up here and move that way. That's not kosher. That's not right. Have the same energy that you have for women that you have for men if you don't have that energy at all. Hey, thank you. Thank you. And you can say and have people on here say all day long, "Oh, he didn't threaten her. We know, no, 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 no." If she used the examples that I just used, Deanna, Tracy, Kwani, Dory, now herself, and pull the videos, well, it's not come through the videos. It is what it is. Even just heard the statement he made, watch yourself, because we're from the same area, and I see the people who live there. That's a clear threat. Right. And my thing is, like, I mean, yeah, that's a clear threat. You can play, but the thing is, he's trying to play these YouTube games was not by garnering support, whatever. If no one's buying that bull crap, these people just waiting for when you get that paper, or waiting for when she says she filed a charge was not, and post the charge that she filed on you. And they'll be able to watch you sweat and stutter and repeat. I stutter as well, so please kill the speech impediment jokes. I'm just saying, y'all. Well, yeah, it is what it is. He did what he did. There's no way around it. He threatened her. He have a history of threatening women here on YouTube. Period. What way did he mean it, baby? Blue tea. If I tell you, I'm not telling you now, but if I tell you, you better watch yourself because I know where you live. I have people who in that area. How are you going to take that? Do you mean to say, as intelligent and as articulate as he is, he meant watch your mouth because I've seen what you did to other people, and I'm not that person because I have a mouth as well? If he meant it that way, he would have said it that way. Like he said when she asked him, repeat it. He said, I said what I said. Hey, Mimi, baby, 126, how you doing? If he meant it any other way, he would have said it another way. He meant it exactly how he said it. And when she asked him to repeat it, he said, I said what I said. And I ain't taking it back. And I'm in his bushes. You know, I'm not, please. I'm not scared of anyone's mouth or anyone else on here, on YouTube, period. I'm not dogging that man out. It is what it is. He threatened her. Like when I said he doxed on Tracy. He doxed Tracy. Like I say that he shouldn't have been talking about Rico because it's none of his damn business. It's none of his damn business. Now, I don't like Rico either. But I'm not going to make a week-long series of videos about Rico at the welfare office. How does Rico food stamps, lack thereof food stamps, lack of ID, or ID does not have anything to do with me? I got IDs. I got passports. I got everything I need to show people who I am if I need some government assistance. That's not content. That's laziness. And if someone wants to get offended by me saying it's laziness, oh, well, get offended. If you want to be offended by me saying it's laziness, be offended. But clearly, it gets some numbers, so that's why he keeps doing it. Exactly. What she put out. Did she? Okay. Exactly. That's what I was saying. And he also threatened to slap Kwani. He also threatened to slap Kwani. Exactly. And thank you, Troy. How you doing, baby? I said, everyone's welcome up here. Like I said, I know people think that I'm all, no. I'm about honesty and truth. But if he meant it some other way, Why say, I know where you live? And I have people living there. If he meant to watch your mouth, because his mouth is just as bad, why say, I have people living there? I know people in that area. I don't believe her either. I don't believe her either. Because, and the thing is, what's so silly is that when she was telling that story, all he was doing was deflecting for one. Deflecting for one, if y'all really watched it, he was deflecting for one, having her tell the story to draw the attention off of what he just did. And he was gathering information on her. Because when you're telling me that you researched me and was giving someone else information about me, who you say have threatened me, be it true or untrue, or be the information false or not, I'm now, when he asked her or told her to send him the information was not, there was evidence showing that he would use that evidence against Dory as well. All these YouTube lawyers, all these YouTube geniuses, all these YouTube people with doctorates and Jewish doctorates and, all these degrees and stuff seem to be unwilling to see simple things, to make simple deductive reasoning, to simply just use critical thinking skills. I'm listening to someone tell me they were on the phone with someone that was threatening to shoot me. And while they was threatening to shoot me, you was giving them my personal information, be it true or not true. You are giving people my old, you don't have a criminal record. It's not a criminal record. You don't know criminal record was not, but there's some traffic tickets. Huh? Because I researched you. What? You think that I'm not going to have you send me that to where it shows the court system that you doxed me and sent people my stuff so I could then have you caught up as well as the person who threatened, quote unquote, threatened to shoot me in the head? Make it make sense. What kind of lawyer are you? How smart are you? You think that you're smarter than the average person? You're not. You can't even string two coherent sentences together that make it make sense. I got that little bit of information based on you talking. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, my husband's home. Y'all take care of this bullshit if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? And like I said what I said. It is what it is. You threaten the old girl, and whatever paperwork she put on you was that she put on you. You have a history of threatening women, having some type of vitriol toward women. For whatever reason, I don't know. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I'm just saying what I'm seeing here on YouTube, what you have seen and put here on YouTube. What's up, Prada, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? It is what it is. Like me, dislike me, love me, hate me, do whatever you need to do with me. It is what it is. I'm not here to have friends here on YouTube. If I'm messing people on YouTube and we choose to have relationships outside of YouTube, we do. It is what it is. But the point is, I'm making is we need to stop the hypocrisy. Stop the BS. And ladies, if you want people to protect you, you first must be willing to protect yourself and stop protecting people who mean you no good, who's out there for themselves and themselves only, who tells you this on a daily basis, on a video basis, several times a day. You're not friends, you're not co-workers, you're subcontractors. He's here for the coin. And nothing's wrong with that. You're upfront and honest. Now I know how to treat you. Now I know how to stay away from you, how to stand back from you. Not try to get emotionally involved with you. See it as what you say it is. A contractual relationship. You give me coin, you give me a click, you give me a view, and you give me whatever entertainment you want to throw out there. But all this protecting, oh, he didn't threaten her, oh, everyone knows. No, everyone knows. Well, I won't say everyone. I know he has a history of threatening women. I know that people see very violent energy toward women in him. That's why it was so easy to believe that shit about him being married and abusing his wife. I'm just asking. Y'all act like I'm the only one who's seeing this stuff. Like I'm the only one who is listening to this stuff. Why was it so easy for people to believe that mess about him and this quote-unquote ex-wife of far as domestic violence? Because of the energy that he puts out there. Now, once we got the age and the dates and stuff, it didn't make sense. Because he was trying so hard to let us know that he liked pussy. He be knee deep face first in some pussy. So if he tries so hard to let us know that he will be knee deep face first in some pussy, why so hard to believe that he was married to some pussy for the appearance of? Until we saw the ages and the dates and stuff and realized, okay, that's not possible. Y'all just start thinking. I'm saying, think outside the box a little bit. Don't allow these people to, because they're your faves and you like them, you know what I'm saying, pull the wool over your eyes. Don't believe everything they say. And I don't expect you to believe everything that I say. But I haven't told one lie. If you heard a lie that I told, please let me know what the lie was. In any court of law, if I go in court of law and say, if I threaten Biden with, you better watch your motherfucking back because I know where you are. I have people in that area. You don't think the Secret Service will be knocking at my door? You don't think that FBI, DOJ, DOD is not going to be knocking at my door? Along with every other law enforcement agency? Asking me what I meant by that? Why am I threatening someone? Come on now. Keep the shit real. Love y'all. Mean it. But as always, it's not important that I love you guys. It's important that you love yourself. You love someone else. You respect yourself. And you definitely respect someone else. This is your boy Food Junkie. I hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Hope y'all have a great week. I will see you crazy kids later. And until next time, this is your boy Food Junkie. And remember, keep yourself safe. Love you guys. If y'all haven't liked the video already, please like the video, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. All right, you guys, y'all just coming in, watch the replay. I think it's a good one. Informative. This was your expose titled Spirit of a Woman Beater. The Threat. Bye, y'all. Peace.